Girls, B-Man here. How are you guys doing? I'm only showing Xbox, guys. I don't even own a PlayStation. But I'm sure there will be lots of other people that upload PlayStation methods as well. Should be pretty much the same, guys. Don't see why it would be much different. Is this live now? Yes, this is actually live now, guys. I'm actually live. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to the stream. So today I'm going to go over it. What we're going to do today is I'm actually going to do it. I know that in the video I had to say it fast. So what we're going to do, the purpose of this video is I'm going to go over every step slowly and explain it a lot better. And then we'll be able to go through and show it done. And also you'll be able to see that it that sometimes you won't hit it every single time, and when it goes different, sometimes it will only do the COD points or other stuff, but you guys will see that and see all of that stuff and see how to do it properly and everything. So with that, let's get straight into it. If you may, could you show div tags on Xbox? Nah, the div tags isn't something for me to show you guys. It's not really a glitch that everyone can do, so it's just the div tags are what they are. You got to be whitelisted pretty much, and if you're not whitelisted, you're not doing them. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll load into the game with this account here. That's level 1 with Bobby Kotick. Now, I might find other methods as I play around with this too, guys, because I do just play around with this, with dupes, finding dupe methods when I'm mucking around. That's what I play around actually doing when I'm doing menu stuff. So I might get my solo one controller method working again, because it was working before Vanguard got integrated. Then that stopped it, and then I just lost interest for a while. I only just come back to it. If you want PS method, your video. This will be a video later on. It'll just turn into a video. So we'll log in. Are you in New Zealand? Yes. See, in this profile here, normally logged in, you'll see has 0 COD points. Excuse me. Now the COD points that you'll see dupe over, I'll show you, are just visual, so you can't spend them, and we'll show you that too. But I'll work, maybe there's a way that they're not, but I highly doubt it. So I'm not even trying to say that this COD points are going to work. So don't take that it's going to work. The COD points, high chance they'll never work because they're stored differently. But with that said, we'll get in and we'll show you guys this once it's in the dupe state. So as you see, this is what it looks like outside of it, and you'll be able to save all the stuff on it off the other profile. So to start out, this is the profile that we're going to dupe to. This profile right here, okay? Now we're going to have 3 profiles, and we're going to have 2 controllers, okay? So the profile that we're duping from will be this one right here, and we're going to be duping to the blue profile. So we're duping from the purple to the blue, pretty much, okay? And I'm going to start out with this one, the one we're duping from, signed in to both controllers. It doesn't matter, but like so, okay? Start out with it signed into both, just to set it up. So we have, I signed out instead of in, sorry, my bad. Signing the wrong profiles. Bobby Kotick, Activision CEO. Yeah, that one has the, what is it, the permissions for div tag. So I run around as Acty when I'm mucking around with that one. I got some pretty crack up profiles. So we've got controller 1 signed in to the profile we're duping from. On controller 2, we have signed into another alternative profile. Now, with this alternative profile, it's the profile that the COD points come from. And all we're doing is connecting to server, and then as soon as it connects, while it's loading player profile, we're logging this profile out. Now, it helps if this profile has lots of items on it, okay? It will help. It doesn't have to, but that helps. So if this profile that you're signing out while loading player profile is a profile that takes a long time to load its player profile stuff, you will do this glitch easier. So having a profile that you sign out as a profile that's a stacked profile, if you have that option, it will help. It's not important, and you can do it with a fresh level 1 account, but it does seem to be a lot more easier to hit if you've got a stacked one as the one you're signing out. Okay, so we have that one signed into player 2, and controller 1 will start the game up with the profile we're duping from, this profile. Okay, so we're going to start the game up with controller 1. Now, it's not going to work on this first time us doing it, because I'm going to do it really slowly and explain each step as I'm doing it, but we'll do it properly afterwards, just so that every step is explained properly. So what we've done is we started up the game with controller 1 with the profile that we're duping from. Now, at this point, we're going to get controller 2. Controller 2 already has the other profile signed into it, that is this profile. Now, the second we pressed A, it brought up this screen. Then we'll just press A on that profile, and then it will load into the game. Okay, so now we're loading into the game on controller 2 on our alt. Now, while it's connecting, we get ready to sign out this profile on controller 2. We wait until it says updating, and then it goes to the loading player profile, and at that point we tell it to sign out. Right here. Okay, and then we put down controller 2. We don't need to continue touching controller 2 just yet, so now we grab controller 1. We're now on controller 1, which has got logged into our main profile we're duping from. It dismiss the menu. We press A on controller 1 to start connecting, then we press B to cancel. Okay, then we go down and we select offline. We then go across to multiplayer. We go in. This is all with controller 1. We press Y to create local game. We press B, and then we say yes. Then we back out. Okay, and then we press the double squares button. That's the option, go online. And we let it load online, all with controller 1. Now be aware we're doing this slowly here. This won't work this time. Then with controller 1, we come into here, we go into Warzone. Now we're on this screen with our profile we're duping from on controller 1. We now grab controller 2, and it does not matter what profile is currently signed into controller 2 at this point, we're going to tell it to sign into the profile we're duping from, even if it's already signed into that profile. So we'll bring up the menu, and it's already signed into that, but we're still going to tell it to sign into that. Okay, then we're going to grab controller 1 again, and on controller 1 we're now going to tell controller 1 to sign into the profile that we want to dupe to. And once you sign this in is where you want to start doing really fast. Okay, speed will matter once you click A on this. So you'd sign that in, then you would quickly get controller 2 back out, which is actually signed into your main still. You would back out to the start. Okay, then you'll get controller 1. You'll press A on controller 1 and it will bring up the screen. You will select the profile that you're duping to. You'll press A and it will start loading in. The second it starts on this screen connecting, you'll press B. You'll go down and you'll press A. You will press the double squares button on this screen to connect. You will let it connect and it will load in, and if done properly and fast enough, you will confuse the system and you'll make it load the wrong profile stuff onto your profile, and you will be in the dupe state. Okay guys, so actually it actually worked, even doing that slow. So speed does not matter, as you guys just seen there. Speed does not matter, guys. There you go. We're now fully duped. We're in the dupe state and everything. So I was actually able to... Speed does not matter. Mind blowing. I assumed it was speed. But there you guys go. A nice, slow, clear tutorial for you guys all. And now we're on a level 1 gun. You see it's duped over the COD points, but those COD points are just visual, so you cannot spend them. So if we find a COD points thing that's like 1100 COD points or less, 800, we try and buy that, it will just fail. Okay, because it's duped over. So those COD points things are just visual, and they're only there while we're in this state, guys. But we can now go and see, this was locked just a second ago. We can now go in and we can go through, and it's an unlock all, because anything on our other profile we can now go on and equip, and literally it unlocks all for any weapon. Even we're level 1 and we can go and equip any gun, even the guns that require you to be level 55 and stuff like that. Mix and match. This one has, and you don't even have to dupe all from one profile. So like this I've duped this on from another person's profile. Shout out Clips. I duped this from him, Atomic, and I can now modify that with different attachments from this other profile. And then if my buddy had a guns attachments that I wanted, I could just do this on their with their profile and add their attachment onto my weapon, save it, and you can build up a super sick profile, all from heaps of different buddies' profiles, mixed stuff. So one of your friends might have Atomic, another one of your friends might have Damascus, so you can go along and put on, maybe you have Obsidian on your grassy knoll like me, so you could go and give your buddies Obsidian on the grassy knoll, and your buddy might have Obsidian on their M4A1, and you can get Obsidian on that. It's pretty cool. Anyway, but yeah, as you see, it's all on level 1, guys. Speed does not matter, or anything and everything, so you can do anything here. So that's pretty much the tutorial side of that things. Now we can relax on that and get to questions and stuff. You will need to save it as a blueprint. So speed doesn't matter. No, turns out speed does not matter. Hey B-Man, if I sent you the details to an alt, you dupe stuff. Unfortunately, I can't dupe stuff for everybody that wants me to do it, sorry. I've only got a few hours when my kids are at school to actually be able to do this stuff, guys. Lucky my kids are at school today and I had some time to be able to get on and get live for you guys. That's why I don't actually stream very much or anything like that. Wait, so does it stay on your account like forever? No, so let's go over that, eh? See, so like, I can now jump in and we could play on this account. So, and pretty much this account right here is acting like the heavily unlocked, fully leveled up, heavily played account, right? So yeah, guys, you guys won't be able to do this. Me just doing this is just showing you guys proof that I'm not using hacks or tools for that, because you won't, people that have got the tools and hacks to do div tags can't do it like that. So that's just how you guys know I don't use tools and shit like that. Okay? It actually is whitelisted, and it is what it is. Now, like we can go through and equip like cool emblems and calling cards while we're playing on this, and then you can go along, look at, and and then you can go along and play on it looking like a really sick account, and like you can have all the cool stuff, use the cool gestures and sprays and that off your account and play on this account and mimic your main account, but be playing on a level 1 account with no skill-based matchmaking. And that's another cool thing that this could be. You could just use this to mimic your main account while you want to play against noobs. Because all you got to do is create a fresh level 1 account on Xbox and then just load up like this mode, and you're suddenly a level 1 account, but you've got everything from your main, and you can play like a fully leveled up boss on a level 1 account against fresh noobs. Works that on PlayStation 2. I don't own a PlayStation, so I can't talk for PlayStation. I don't even own one, so all I could do is speculate for PlayStation myself, guys. I don't see why it won't work for PlayStation. I just did it on PS4. Yeah, lean with me. Just done it on PS4. It works on PlayStation. I'm glad I'm smart like me. Do you still keep your stuff on the account that got dupes? No, look, we'll go over and I'll show you guys that too, eh? So like, we'll equipped. Okay, so you guys seen before when I started this, I loaded into this and you seen we had Ghostface equipped, right? Ghostface did not wipe, okay? Ghostface is a base operator, so he's not a variant of the operator, if you get what I'm saying. So like this here, he's only that one, so it can't wipe the variant off and put it to another one. Same with Rambo and McLean and stuff like that. Those ones there, and Snoop, the base of Snoop. So you would end up with this, I think. Yeah, I think you end up, nah, you end up with base Snoop. Whatever the base Snoop is, you'll end up with that and stuff like that. So you end up with that Terminator. You end up not with that Terminator, won't stick. It'll go back to the base one of him or whatever it is. So that's what will happen with the operators. Here we'll put another one on and we'll show you guys. So for this, we're going to equip that Terminator, and you'll see it won't stay on that. We're going to go, and we've got these here. Well, you can see, you can just save blueprints on blueprints on blueprints. I could go along and save of custom mods. They stick like that as a custom mod, and you can go in, even though it's a level 1 gun, I can save up to 4 for every gun, as long as you have those weapons unlocked on your other account you're duping from. And Vanguard, even like melees, because you can just save Vanguard stuff as custom blueprints as up to 5, so you can dupe over even cool camos onto level 1 accounts for Vanguard stuff. So you can even do the Vanguard melees, you can do the launchers and save yourself cool camos. You can go along and you can set up your accounts. So like, you know how you still can't even, you can't even get overkill or ghost on perks until you're like level something. So when you're a level 1 account, you can just come along and set up the class, so you can give stims or gas or whatever you want to put on your account, and set up all the classes. And those things I don't think get wiped. None of those things get wiped. It's heaps you can do with this, guys. It's crazy. And you can also come across into here and just go straight into into Modern Warfare. And you can also set yourself up in Modern Warfare and do it in Modern Warfare, so you can give yourself, like, you know, all the perks and that, what you wanted, and you're on a level 1 account. So you set up, and then once you come in level 4, it's open. Or you can start playing on it right now. I could be a level 1 account playing in shipment with meta weapons, running with the stuff. And I'll show you here, I think this one here, the Milsim skins stick. So if you get this one here, which is the, I think that's the endowment skin for MW, and Allegiance, this one, which I love, that he's one of my favorite skins anyway. Oh, maybe he doesn't. Whoa, why did that just close off? Iskra stick, actually did Iskra stick, she's actually equipped. Normally, whoa, why is that just backing out? Sorry, the game's breaking, guys. It's closing off here when I go up, so go down. See if I go up. Oh, not anymore. The finisher, and if we equip to this, he should stick there and he shouldn't get wiped. But we'll equip Iskra and she will get wiped if we come into here, but we'll explain and show you guys once we come in. So we'll equip these so you guys can see. So we'll put this one on this one and you guys will be able to see what happens and how to keep those. I don't know whether they still, well, I used to do, I've done this since Modern Warfare 2019, guys, the beta. So before all the anti-cheat stuff and that, all of these things, you could equip all of this stuff and it would all stick and everything. And it was just awesome. Now vehicle customizations, all of these stick, so you can go on and put on cool horns and stuff like that, and war tracks, do all the tracer skins for your vehicles and stuff like that. That all sticks. Watches, maybe it does stick because that's got the weed watch still equipped. So maybe the watch is sticking because I haven't equipped that weed watch since we logged in, so it's still got that equipped. So watches must stick. So what we'll do is we've got those things equipped. Now we will close off and we'll show you guys what's stuck. If you use an unlock, now only for console on Xbox, only one account that's signed into the actual console needs to own the game. You don't even need to be in the game with that account. That's the cool thing about console. So you can own the game with one account on console, and as long as that that account's logged into the console, or that console was its home, any account can play Modern Warfare. That's how consoles work. That's why it's so better for glitching on console than PC and shit. Does Billy stick for Mort? No. Well, I'm about to show you guys what I mean by it. See here? If we go to here, you'll see it stuck the thing, but it didn't stick the variant of Iskra, but it did stick the variant of Milsim. And if we come across to here, we still have that variant of Milsim. So, and we can swap to them. So now this profile has that variant of those two variants of Milsim, and they stick. And same with Warzone. So if you have profiles that have this variant, oh, for some reason that one just went off. So if you go into it, okay, oh well, I don't know what happened there. You guys seen it stuck, but we done something that caused it to wipe. So I think going actual into it causes it to wipe. But for some reason this one doesn't wipe. So if we go into here, it's not letting us go in. Is it going to wipe it? So that one's not getting wiped at all for some reason. This one never used to, and it did stick for a bit there, but then we done something that caused it to wipe. I don't know what caused it to wipe there. Normally they don't wipe. But as you see, all the vehicle stuff didn't wipe. The watch, I don't know. It's just not displaying it, but it was showing it before. And everything that you save as blueprints don't wipe. Now if you guys want to know how to camo swap to dupes, so like say how we've got this, I'll show you guys. You'll be able to camo swap to Modern Warfare dupes. You won't be able to swap to Vanguard and Cold War dupes until they bring back Plunder. I'm working on that one for you guys, but at the moment we'll just have to stick with what we've got. And yeah, could this go to Warzone? What do you mean could this go to Warzone? We are in Warzone. Here's our Terminator skin that we equipped. See how he's not the golden one anymore, but we still have the Terminator skin. So that's why that's what we mean by it being the base. So we still got the golden, the Terminator. That's why I like to equip GHOSTFACE, because then you just keep GHOSTFACE. Or anything that's a base one, you will keep. All of those things wipe now. since the anti-cheat got added. Armory. So if we go like this,